Hi, I want to share some stretches you can do at your office. If you haven't reviewed the 7 ranges of motion for the hips and 4 ranges of motion for the shoulders, I would recommend you do that first. And then you can apply that to almost anywhere you are. So I'm going to give you some ideas for the office. We'll start with some shoulders. So usually when I'm around in my office, what I do, use the counter or my desk to stretch my front of my shoulders. Then to stretch the back of your shoulders, you can grab onto the other side of your chair and sit back here. Maybe tug a little bit into your arms. You can bring your hands up and back and hold it back, almost doing a little bit of a back bend. And then you can also bring your hands behind you and sort of sit up a little bit. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other. Sit up as long as you can. Again, I'm going through these quickly because I want to give you ideas, but stay in them as long as you like. Then you can go into your legs. If you have a little bit of a little stool, you can put it under your desk and do your hamstring stretches. So what happens is when we sit a lot, the muscle in the back of our legs shortens. And when it shortens, it starts pulling on your sacrum. That's why people have a lot of backaches. Just if you put your legs up every once in a while to keep the back of your knees open is a huge help. So you could put your legs up on a stool, lean forward, or if you want, you can even bring your legs up and hang out here for a little bit. Other stretches you can do, you can bring your knee back down, get this rotation going in your hips. You can bring your knee up, bring your knee to the opposite armpit and hold this. This stretches your IT band and your glutes. You can get up and actually rest your leg on your chair and square your hips, allowing your front of your legs and your hip flexors to stretch. This is a great stretch. What I also do is I call this flossing. If you have a belt or a strap, you can take your hands forward and back, forward and back, and right where it's tight, stay here for a minute. I also invite you to notice how you sit. One of my friends was telling me that she sits cross-legged. Well, can you imagine sitting like this 4 or 5 hours a day, times 5 days a week, times 4 weeks a month? This brings a lot of misalignment into your body. So I suggest that you really start paying attention to how you're sitting behind your desk, keeping your feet firmly on the ground. Every once in a while, take a belt or a strap and put it around your knees and keep it hip distance apart. Now you can let your legs relax and your hips are not going outwards or inwards. If you're used to a certain kind of way of sitting, I would start with maybe putting the strap around your knees 5 minutes a day and then slowly go to 10 minutes twice a day. Do it gradually. You don't want to go in and put that strap around your knees, for hours on end, because your body is not used to it and it might scream at you. Here's some ideas on what you can do around your desk. If you come up with any new ways of stretching, please share them with me below. If you think this video can help any of your friends, pass it along.